Keep the faith, they say. What does it actually mean? A lot of times we think we're keeping the faith in what we want, what we dream, what we desire, but our actual faith that we're keeping is holding us back. If that sounds like something that interests you, stay tuned because I'll share a lot about that, some tips about explaining what that means, and tips to make sure that we're aligned and it's all working in your favor in this video today. My name's Kerry, and welcome to my YouTube channel where we talk about all things mindset, motivation, and manifesting, and how to apply them to your life to level up in every single area of your world right across the board. And I invite you to join me in my journey because that's exactly what I'm doing, and then sharing a few lessons along the way and being someone that's in your corner to support you as you do the same. So, quick little note that with you watching this video today, is a sign that something that you've been hoping for, like a result that you're hoping for, or an accomplishment that you've been really working at, is going to happen very soon. So cheers to you on getting that done, and watch for that to happen in the near future. So in this video, I want to share a couple of things, like I said, on keeping the faith, in how when we think we're keeping the faith, we're actually working against ourselves. So I'll share a little story with you. I remember when I was a kid, and I entered a draw for a bike, and I really wanted this bike. Man, I wanted this bike. And I was told, when you keep the faith, it can happen for you. So I was praying and keeping the faith. I thought I was doing everything I needed to. And spoiler alert, did not win the bike. And I look back now and why that happened. I mean, as good as the memories that I have, I guess, going back to that. And it's that deep down I knew, and what I believed in my heart is that I'm not going to win that bike. There's so many people that entered for that thing and stuff. And that's what actually ended up happening. And so where in your life is there something that you really want, you desire, you're keeping the faith with, but deep down in your heart, it's like, that's not happening for me. I don't deserve that. That'll never work out for me. Because that is the actual faith that you're keeping. That's what the universe is hearing. So when we talk about keeping the faith, and I want to come down here, it's about realizing what we feel. And because a lot of people ask me, they go, how do you tell if when I'm keeping the faith, if it's actually helping me or not? And that's a pretty easy answer, in that it's how you feel. When you think that you're keeping the faith and you're believing and looking and focused on this outcome, you feel good when you're thinking about it or not? And that's where I'll share a few stories and examples of that here in a second. But I want to share a Martin Luther King Jr. quote, where when he summarizes, he said, "Faith is taking the first step, even when you don't see the whole staircase." And I really love that quote, because when it comes to keeping the faith, it's about knowing that next step that you need to take, whatever that is, however it works out, is exactly what's in alignment of you getting to where you ultimately need to be. And we know that we've heard the expression that sometimes that even when things don't work out for us, or what we think isn't working out for us, it's actually working out for us, right? That intervention or the redirection is the universe's way of protecting us from things that we don't even know that are, that could harm us or that don't serve us in the future. So coming back to on that work that we need to do. So on how do you know if you're keeping the faith, if it's helping you or not, is, again, you think about it. Like, so if I'm keeping the faith, let's say that maybe it's career related, and I'm in my job or in a business, and it's like, I'm going to keep the faith, this is going to work out. But deep down, you're like, this ain't going to work out for me. This is not meant for me. Like, well, congratulations, that's what's going to show up in your world. But and you feel crappy the whole time while you're thinking that, however long that process is. For some people, it's, as short as days and days or weeks. And in other people, it's been how many years and still going. So coming back to the other side of that, when we're keeping the faith, it's a shift and a really, that takes the weight off your shoulders when you say, okay, I'm going to keep the faith that everything is working out for me. And whether that means that this business turns around and it's successful, or the job that I'm in, my boss starts appreciating me, or the opportunities start going, or I get the raise that I'm looking for, or whatever that is, however that works out, it's going to work out for me. And if it means that I actually get fired from my job, and I end up in a different job, that's exactly how it needed to end up. That's how it should go. And trusting in that. And it's such a relief to move in that energy and vibration of knowing that everything that's happening for you is unfolding exactly how it needs to get you to where it needs to be. So where a couple of tips again that I'll share in this, in jumping into serve you moving forward, of how do we actually apply this in our lives. And that's where knowing that keeping the faith, where it starts and where the foundational pillars are in moving forward, in energetically, for your energy and vibration to reflect what you're looking for, and for you to just have that peace of mind and calmness and confidence moving forward, is that all of the faith you need is the confidence in yourself. It starts with you, knowing that your skills are enough, your abilities are there, you can learn what you need to do. The potential that you possess inside of you is exactly what you need to get to that next step. Because you don't get to the top of the staircase from launching up to the top. It's one step at a time. Sometimes that you can go up that staircase a lot faster than other times, but it's one step at a time. Maybe once in a while you'll skip a step and you get a little thing. Maybe you'll go down a step, but you're on your way. And it's that confidence in you that however it unfolds is exactly what you need. And when you go back a step, sometimes it's maybe I missed a lesson. Maybe there's something there that as I was going up the staircase, I didn't quite grasp that. So I need to learn that for my success moving forward. And just having the confidence in that is a big part of it. The other thing that I want to kind of touch on too is that we start small with keeping the faith. Like, even though you may not think so, you keep the faith every single day, multiple times, right? From the point that even when we have the faith that when we walk to our sink and we turn the tap, the water's going to come out. And as small as that is, that's keeping the faith. When you go to a restaurant and you order food, you have faith that they are going to understand what you're looking for and they're going to bring it out and it's going to be exactly what you're looking for. Right? And think about even just an example with that. How many people that go in there and they're constant complainers. Oh, this is undercooked. This is overcooked. This didn't come out the way I wanted. This is this. And it's no coincidence that it always happens to those people, because that's what their expectation is. They have faith that no restaurant can ever get their order right. And the universe keeps providing evidence of that as they move forward. If that's you, hey, maybe a little time to do some work on internally there on that and what you believe, and in believing in what serves you and what doesn't. So, but it starts small and builds up. To think about the biggest inventions and creations and innovations in this world were done from people that had unwavering faith in what seemed to be impossible at the moment. So whatever that is that you might have cooking in the back of your head that you think is impossible right now, a dream, a goal, a vision, whether it's career related, relationships, health and fitness, finances, whatever that is, unwavering faith that it is possible for you is the very first step to making it happen. So I want you to dig into that. And I mean, I have times where people will always say to me, they're like, oh, I've never been able to have faith in myself or confidence. I mean, just think about the little things again, going back to it. I talked about the bike that I didn't win when I was a kid. And even when I look back at that, I mean, because I did have the ultimate faith that I was keeping is that I wasn't going to win it, but that inspired me to get my first paper route, which I saved up my money, which started the entrepreneurial path for me. So, I mean, there's always things unfolding how they need to, but think about, you needed faith the first time you rode a bike, to actually have that moment where somebody let go of you, or you took off the training wheels and you actually went out on your own. That required you to have faith. Swimming for the first time, to let go of the edge, right? Let go of the dock, let go of the edge of the pool, whatever that is. You had to have faith in yourself and your own abilities. And maybe moving into that, you weren't quite sure, but you proved to yourself that it was there. And that is possible in every area that you're thinking about right now. Relationships, careers, all of those things, right? Finances, health and fitness, all of it. So that's my message today is keep the faith, but make sure that the faith you're keeping is serving your best interests. And if you have a little bit of a struggle with that, and when you're not keeping the right faith and focus because it doesn't feel good, right? And that's where I can serve and support you with that. My website is kerrykish.com. You can reach out to me. I have one-on-one opportunities to work with you. If you're interested, there's group coaching opportunities, the man-to-men group, all kinds of things like that. So you can send me a DM or reach out through my website with that. And I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Is digging in and have that confidence for you. Because if you're keeping the faith in things that don't serve you, chances are it's been a pattern in your life and it'll keep showing up that way. So you can flip it. That's what the work is. It is possible, just requires a little bit of focus and dedication on your end. So if you found value in this video, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I put out a new video every week, something about mindset, motivation, manifesting, and how to apply them in your life. If you've got a suggestion or an idea that you'd like to hear more about, definitely send me a DM as well. Let me know, or comment in, below this video and let me know. I would love to hear from you on that. I mean, because I'm here in service to serve and support you on your way to greatness and becoming the best version of you, while I lock arms with you and walk right alongside. So I appreciate that. So thank you again. I appreciate every single moment that you share with me every week on this YouTube channel. If you like what we had today and our little kind of chat today, even though it was all me talking and you there, what I'm grateful for is you can watch one of these videos that's popping up on the screen, because it will be obviously about mindset, motivation, and manifesting as well. So thank you again. I'm grateful for you, your support, your kind words, and being a part of this community. And as always, until the next video, sending peace, love, and positive vibes your way.